Royals baseball today. It's opening day in season number 54 for the Kansas City Royals on a windy one. Opening week is presented by FTX, the official crypto exchange of MLB. It is cold, it is windy, we just had some sleet as the Royals begin a brand new season against the Cleveland Guardians.
Alvaro Perez and Benintendi and those guys to clean them up. But it's a great moment for any major leaguer who's a young guy who's making his debut. But man, not much more heralded than this one. This young man here, if he's everything that they expect him to be, we could see a Hall of Famer in his first big league game. Who knows?
And a ground ball through the right side, and Miles Straw has his first hit of the season. To the Mets. Back to Greinke, the 6-time Gold Glove winner. A little high to Lopez, but that's a double play, and the Royals led the major leagues in double plays last year. Second, and Eric Backus is at third. Umpires brought to you by FTX. Into the Gold Glove of Michael A. Taylor. Zach Greinke faces three, and Bobby Witt Jr. will be making his big league debut at the plate when we come back.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
In the air to right field, the wind will push it some. That's Kwan out there, and there are 2 down. And that's hit on the ground to Bradley at first. He'll bobble, and Benintendi will be on with 2 outs. That'll be an error on Bradley.
Yeah, you know,
the major leagues with 121 RBIs. That'll be popped up into shallow center. Chang goes out from second base, fighting the wind, and he'll make the play. And at the end of 1, no score.
You're getting a lot of swings off Bieber. That's usually an advantage to the hitter. He missed it.
Bradley calls for it, and he's got it, and there's 1 down in the bottom of the second. I mean, just as if he was just waiting all year patiently to break out of it. And Bieber gets his first strikeout and his second out of the second inning. Last year, he was on the injured list with a right oblique, a left hamstring, and a left oblique. 3 up, 3 down. Bieber gets his first 2 strikeouts, and we have no score at the end of 2. The other big league pitchers to accomplish that in history are Greg Maddux and Bob Gibson. Ooh. High throw. Santana comes down on the bag. Stephen Kwan, in his first big league at bat, is out 6-3. Occasionally, Hedges pops it up to the right side, and Santana will make the play. Zach was called up to the big leagues as a 20-year-old. And
you definitely can see the fading action away to the lefty. It's an excellent pitch. There it was there.
1 man to beat on the left side, and Bobby Witt Jr. guns down Jimenez, showcasing his strong arm, and Zach will congratulate him as he helps Zach to a 1-2-3 third inning.
Man, look at that ridden troll.
And he has another base hit just past Zach's glove. So Straw singles. Zach retires 8 in a row, and then Straw singles again.
Sometimes mistakes can happen out there with inexperience.
Straw is running, and he is going to be safe. Salvi threw it down there on a bounce, and that was a nice pick by Nicky Lopez. Second base umpire Mark Rippicher. And that's going to be lined and caught by Nicky Lopez.
There's a defensive run saved. Mario's having some bad luck. He's hit the ball hard twice, once into a double play, and this one right here to a fully outstretched Nicky Lopez. Getting a little bit of Trevor turf. A little bit of grass on him here. Done a beautiful play, saved a run. And Rosario says, rats. Beautiful. No matter where you play him, he's a
runner in scoring position. No score, fourth inning. And the 3-2 is lined into left center field, and the Guardians will get on the board first. Here comes Miles Straw. There goes Jose Ramirez into second base with an RBI double, and it's 1-0 Cleveland.
Once again, Jose Ramirez does something that normally he's a pull hitter, but now 3-2, man in scoring position. He went the other way, and he hustles his way into a double right out of the batter's box from the get-go.
Here's the 1-2. Slow breaking ball. That was one of those 69-mile-an-hour curveballs, and it's the first strikeout of the day for Greinke. 2 down.
Yeah.
Bobby Bradley tops one up the first base side. Santana takes it himself, and the inning is over.
Third opening day start. Dozier hits it to left field. And Rosario now goes into left center, and he's going to drop it. Dozier was running hard, and he rounded second, but he'll hold. And that fly ball.
No, he didn't. And I'm going to give Dozier a double on that. You know what? I mean, we'll see what the official score says, but it is so difficult to play that outfield with a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Mondesi is down on strikes. Bieber comes back after falling behind. That is his fourth strikeout. Brian Nicky hits it well into left center field. Straw on the run from center, and some confusion. The ball will drop, and the Royals will tie the game. So we've had a drop ball or a misplay for a double, and then had two guys out in left center field who look like they haven't played together very much.
No, we're going to see a lot more of that this year, especially in this big ballpark. You couldn't have placed it any better. Straw looking at the left fielder. No, it's not going to happen. Too much wind, and Rosario, the left fielder, was in very shallow, so he's happy, thrilled to be back.
And Witt is down on strikes. The inning is over, but the Royals, with some help from Mother Nature, get a couple of doubles and tie the game.
Slow breaking ball, popped shallow center. In comes Michael Taylor, and an easy catch for out number 1.
Well, especially coming from a player that when he first came up could throw 96, and I mean, he was a different pitcher, and he's still very successful now when he's 38 years old.
There's Ahmed Rosario with his first hit of the afternoon, an opposite field single. And a fastball lined up the alley in left center field, but is it hanging up in the air? You bet it is. Benintendi able to run it down for out number 2.
Yeah, that ball stayed up enough where Benintendi could get over there and catch it. All over the place.
There's a line drive and a base hit right center field. Ahmed Rosario off to the races. He's on his way to third. He'll go in standing. Guardians at the corners with 2 down in the 6th.
And that's there you go. The big man just stayed on the baseball.
Outfield shades him a bit toward right. 3-1 pitch, missed down and in badly. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Good patient at bat for the pinch hitter Owen Miller. Boy, you
pitch.
Got a swing. Yes. So Brents finishes off Cleveland at the top of the 6th inning with the bases loaded. And we're still tied at 1.
Beautiful.
And only Jim Thome has more walks than Carlos Santana in the history of the franchise. And there you go. A leadoff walk in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Dozier puts a bunt down. Hedges will throw to second, and Santana is out. Austin Hedges is a tremendous defensive catcher. So Santana is out, and Dozier will be at first with 1 away.
Stay out of the cellar, but don't waste your breath trying to explain that to anybody in the Cleveland clubhouse for sure. Mercado goes sliding on his knees, makes the catch for out number 2. And Witt just held that ball up, and Oscar probably felt like he was never going to get to it.
Well, I mean, and had to make a sliding catch. You see now, again, it may be tough to see out there. He's in the sunshine looking into the shadows.
But with this group of guys, they're ready to go because they like playing with each other, and they're all very competitive.
Runner goes, pitches up high, Hedges throw it out to second, a good one, got him, inning over. Oh, Austin Hedges showing off the gun here in inning number 7 with a couple of dynamite throws down to second base. The last one. And he walks the leadoff man for the second inning in a row. And Taylor had 14 stolen bases a season ago. Squares gets the bunt down. It's a good one. Chang's only playing first. And the
made it look easy.
Underhand flip retires Lopez. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Hey, struck him out. And I tell you what, that was a dandy. A curveball that was slowed down at 77 miles an hour, and Merrifield swung right through it.
Yeah, it did.
Line to left field, into the corner. Base hit number 1, RBI number 1, and Bobby Witt Jr. gives the Royals the lead in the bottom of the 8th.
Welcome to the big leagues, Bobby Witt Jr. You just got your first big league knock with a stake attached.
In his first at-bat against McKenzie, Bobby hit the ball hard.
Sure did. Now he got one up. I mean, that was letter high, and he was able to hit it off the end of the bat, but well located. Michael A. Taylor is going to just drop this one home, as the crowd really enjoyed that moment. So did Bobby Witt Jr. and his family that's in the stands.
Benintendi goes back to the middle, and the Royals lead by 2 in the 8th inning. Bobby Witt Jr. adds his first major league run. And a bottom of the 8th inning he will never forget. High in the air, Chang goes into foul ground with the wind still blasting, and he's got it. But the Royals get 2 with 2 outs. Bobby Witt Jr. gets his first hit, his first RBI, and his first run scored.
Stand straight up.
Elevated fastball is pulled into right field. And that is the first big league hit for Stephen Kwan.
Guys.
Hedges hits it to right, and Witt is there for the second out. One and two with 2 down, and it's grounded into right field, so the tying run is on. Kwan will go first to third, and Andres Jimenez gets his first hit of the game. And a called third strike over the outside edge. And Mike Matheny and the Royals have their first win of the year and come from behind fashion. And Bobby Witt Jr.'s first major league hit is a game-winning hit with 2 down in the bottom of the 8th.
Ding, 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 ding. Way to go, Scotty boy. Nice work to shut it down. Welcome to the big leagues. What do you think?
Oh, it's incredible. I have no words. It's awesome.
You know, they tell you this is the game you've always been playing, but I don't know if you've ever played a game like this. I had to do it. Sorry about that. It'll be the first of many, hopefully none as cold as this.